I, 19F, have been with my boyfriend, 22M, and let's call him Jonah, for 5 years, and we have a 4-year-old Anna. He's a good dad, don't get me wrong. He loves our kid, plays with her, and helps out when it's his turn for the most part. But sometimes, it feels like he just does what he wants, and I'm the only one who actually has to be the responsible adult in this situation. Like, I don't care that he still hangs out with his friends. I do too when I have the time and want him to have fun or whatever. But when they come over, they get way too rowdy. They'll be drinking, blasting music, smoking, weed. Not cigarettes, but still I don't want that around my kid. And just being loud. I've told him a million times that's not the kind of energy I want our daughter around, and he just acts like I'm being uptight. So when I know he's having a chill night with them, I usually just take Anna to my parents' house, so she doesn't have to deal with it. This time, I was actually excited to get out of the house for another reason. My best friend's birthday. She's been talking about this specific cake for months. A chocolate cheesecake stuffed sheet cake, which, BTW, took me forever to get right. So we agreed I'd make it for her birthday. I was so happy with how it turned out. Baking's one of the few little things I got in between taking care of Anna and online school, so I get really happy and proud about it when I get to it. Whether it's just for fun or for someone else. I spent hours making this cake. It was perfect. Before I left for my parents' house, I made it very, very clear to my boyfriend, do not touch this cake. It's for friend. He kind of laughed and went, yeah, okay, babe. Like I was being weird for even saying it. I come back the next morning, go to grab the cake, and half of it is gone. Like a whole side of it just destroyed. I did have the thought maybe he would have cut himself a little piece, which would have still pissed me off, but whatever. But no, his friends got into it too. I asked him what the hell happened, and Jonah just shrugged and told me that they had the munchies. Like that was some kind of valid excuse. I was so mad. I told him I spent hours on it, that it was literally my best friend's birthday cake, and that I had specifically told him not to touch it. And he had the audacity to go, babe, it's just some cake. Why are you acting like this? Like, I don't know. Maybe because I put so much effort into it and now I have nothing to bring to my friend's party? He kept going on about how I was blowing shit out of proportion and how I could just make another one. As if I even have the time to do that and for it to be ready for the party. We kept arguing about it until he rolled his eyes at me and told me if I was going to act like that over cake then I could stay with my parents. So yeah, he kicked me out. I barely had time to grab my things and our daughter because he was practically shooing me out of the door and leave. Now I'm back at my parents' house, feeling so stupid for even being surprised. And of course, now Jonah's texting me acting all confused like he never did anything. He's saying, I just needed space to cool down. And I didn't mean for you to actually leave. I felt pretty justified until my mom told me basically that I need to let things like this and not overreact so much over mistakes. My mom is usually right when she tells me things like this. So yeah, I've left my mom's house and I'm staying at a friend's place with my daughter. I'm going to meet with a lawyer this Thursday for a free consultation. Not the asshole, and as a mom myself, yours is dead wrong. You are not overreacting. This isn't about cake. This is about your BF's complete and total lack of respect or regard for your time and effort spent on something you and your friend cared about. If he can't respect you when it comes to not eating a cake that's meant for someone else, believe me, he won't respect you when it comes to more important things either. Not the asshole, and you need to think about your future and your daughter's future as well. If you stay with him, then your daughter will grow up thinking that these things are normal, but it is not. Either start saving up money to go somewhere else or give that little boy a choice.